Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What you're looking at here is Texaco Demon's first ever Crucial Contribution Medal. And I am going to show you the game where he earned that along with myself and Wrongway, who you will see in this game with the gamer tag Engineering Architect. As you can see, he got a monster haul of 12 medals, which is just absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't imagine a better designation to go with his Crucial than another 11, because he played a fantastic game, one of many last night actually. So I hope those of you watching this are looking forward to finding out, well, how does somebody get a Crucial Contribution Medal for those of you who don't have one, because it's pretty awesome and it's a great thing to have, but there's certain things you need to do to help you get it. And that was what happened last night, is that I'm going to go through the list with you of things that will help you have a better chance at getting a Crucial Contribution. So stay tuned, as they say, and we'll get to that momentarily. But first, it would help a lot if you could leave a like for this video. Help spread the word to other players like yourself, either who want to see someone achieve excellence or would like to see how they achieved it so they can achieve it for themselves. Either way, this will be very helpful to you, either for fun or profit or both. So now let's get into the business, shall we? Okie dokie. So last night we were playing games. Actually, I was playing games by myself, and I ran into Tex in a match. So we played a match. The funny part was that the robots on my team, we were playing a 38H commander match, and the robots on my team captured his base before we could kill one another, whichever way it went. You know, I was hoping for myself to emerge victorious, and he was hoping for the same for himself too. So it was kind of funny. It was like, okay, we're calling that part a draw, but we captured his base, so it's all good. You know, no harm, no foul. And he told me that he had come across my video of commander building about 2 days previous to our matchup. And I thought that was really, great to hear that it's having effect. And so I asked him if he wanted to play some commander matches with me, 38H, and, see what goes on, see if I could help him out, answer any questions, etc., etc. He was like, of course. So we did that. And so we started playing several matches and got to about the third match, I think, when Wrongway joins in to our match. And it's like, oh, awesome. I had no idea I was going to have another one. He was like, okay, we're doing Panzer 38H commander builders. He's like, great. I'm going to bring my T2 light, because he's a really fantastic light tank player. Problem with T2 light is that it's kind of weak, and on its own, it's very susceptible to being overpowered. But rolling with a couple of 38H dorks like myself and Tex, he's way protected against that. So, we can go and hammer 38Hs for him, which he really has a hard time defeating, because it's a weaker tank. So that turned our two-man, goof off a couple of matches, figured out everything is good, and we'll see you later, turned into, it's party time. So we had party time, and we're playing matches. We had some great matches, but that'll be, something that might be covered in a different day. But we got up to this match. And actually, I checked on my stats. I played 18 38H matches last night, but I also played 5 E6 match, T1 E6X matches with Tex as well. So 25 matches total. I think I played like 2 games of 38H without him, or maybe it was 2 or 3. So for sure, I played 20 matches with Tex. Okay, and in that 20 match streak, Wrong Way was there for about 16 or 17. So we had a really good long stretch of matches, not long, but uninterrupted. So it was really fantastic. But as we're closing in on the last 4 or 5 matches, we got a killer map. And let me show you the map that rolls up as we're playing. This is it. It's Berlin. Now, I made a picture of this map because if you look at it, see if you can figure out what stands out to you in this map. You might want to pause the video. I'll leave this for about 5 seconds. Did you see that this is an all tier 2 match? We meaning myself and Wrong Way, both 10-year players. January for me, February, which is this month, for Wrong Way. We didn't know this map would be tier 2. So I looked at this map. I have a Series X version, so mine loads faster than theirs. And I told them, I go, gentlemen, we have an unprecedented opportunity of a 30-player tier 2 match, and I looked at the orange side on the right, which is the enemy, and what I saw was that those are all tanks that I annihilate in my 38H. So we have 2 38Hs, plus we have Wrong Way as our speed guy to cover us in case we need some speed to engage a guy. I said, this is it. We have a great shot right off the bat to go after a crucial. One of the things you need to have is a match with tank matchups that are favorable to what you're running. Okay, as a 38H, look at the top of the list on the right side. D1, 3 36s, an H35, a couple of cruisers, 3 Panzer IIs, Hago, M2 light, 2 T2 lights, and a BT2. Any experienced 38H player can tell you I can beat all those tanks one-on-one, no problem. Okay. Panzer IIs are a little bit toughish, but again, a player of my caliber and Texas caliber, which we're very close in rankings, so that's not a problem for either one of us. And throughout the matches that we played, the confidence factor in your team specific players is also very high, because we know what can be done, what can't be done, etc. And we know that we have full confidence in the other 2 guys, every one of us, because that's one of the things that is brought to your mind as you're playing these matches, winning matches. We played a lot of tier 3 matches where we're tier 2s and a tier 3, and I kept telling them, man, this is going to be a tough match. We won it. I go, oh, here's another one. It's going to be a tough match. We won that too. So we lost a grand total of 3 matches out of 23 that I played. So that should tell you something. We were really, really good. So we got this, and we're going to get into this match here momentarily. But you got to have a map where you have reasonable matchups that are in your favor, or you feel that are in your favor that you can execute. All right, which we had that. We have 3 teammates comfortable playing together with no, there's no butting of heads. We're not, I want to do something, or they want to do something, and we're at odds trying to whatever. We're not having that. We're not having internal strife. And our ability to execute has been proven that whatever we need to do, I say jump, they go where to. They say jump, I'm like where to. It's one of those things. We're not trying to boss people around. We're just trying to win games. And the first guy that sees something that's winning, we're on it, like white on rice. So we're totally compatible. And that's really key. So now let's go check out this game, shall we? Welcome to Berlin. So our confidence level is sky high. Now what we're going to do here is head up to the right side, myself and Tex. Wrong Way said he's going to go out here because with his speed, that's where he belongs. So there he is. So Tex is on the far right side here. I'm going to show this from his tank perspective because he's the guy who gets it. So you're seeing what he's seeing. There you go, right there. I told him I'm on your left because there's another channel to his left, right over here. And I'll have to cover that for him. It doesn't matter if one guy scores 10 kills and the other guys score 1 each. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to get 12 by any combo possible. 4-4-4 is just as good. We don't care. It's not about, I need to be the highest scorer. We don't care about that. I mean, right from the get-go, I told him, and it's helpful when you have someone playing in your group that has never played before. It's like, we're not trying to be fancy pants, Mr. Big Shot. You want to be MVP 10 games in a row? Well, it's fine with us. We don't care. Whatever you can do, go do it. We're playing to win because we're working commander matches. And you make more commander points when you win. It's just that simple. We don't have anything to prove to anybody. But we're glad to see it happen. Oh, you had a great match. You were MVP with 6 kills. Awesome. It's just awesome. We're out having a great time. And this is another example of that. Because we executed. Just like he's executing there, and I'm on his left. Whoops, right here. Doing the same business. Oh, there we go. So he's getting shot at a bunch. That's deflected stuff, no problems. Panzer II, that's one of the humans. Now they have a 3-man platoon like we do. But when you look at the matchup, since we're all experts of our tanks, and those guys are having tanks that we have good matchups personally against, they're in bad shape. And that's just one of the lucky things that works out in your favor. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Your team is rolling rocks, and they're rolling scissors. Well, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna have to bet on rocks to win the match, and that's what it was pretty much at. We were rocks and they were scissors, so it was an advantage for us right off of the top. And you got to cash. If you don't cash this one, you have no one to blame but yourself. There's no other humans. It's just us 3 people plus 12 robots on each side. There's no excuses for failure. If we execute at a reasonable amount, we're going to be right there. We might have to be a little more. There's that guy right there. He turns to get him. Oh, guess what? Wrong Way comes in from behind unannounced. Jackpot. Stealing his kill, if you want to call it that. But he's not stealing his kill. He's nailing it before a robot can steal it and have that kill not be transferred to the entire squad or platoon. I mean, we're rolling in this match. This match is just a little over 4 minutes old, and we're in the bank right here. Look at this. Wrong Way at the very bottom. T2 Light 4, Tex 4, me 3. That's 11. So the next kill is a crucial right there, because we're operating on this achievement like it's a business. So he's headed out to the right because there's a guy that you can see right in front of him, that orange diamond. If he can get this guy and we can get the other three, unfortunately a robot stole this one. Well, I'll tell you what happens. If he had gotten that guy, we'd have had a clean sweep 15-0 victory. We didn't get the 15 kill crucial, which is a toughie, man. That's really hard. But we're just playing to really concentrate on just getting him his first one. It doesn't matter. They're all great. So, yeah, it would have been nice if we could have gotten that. Now I'm going to switch to myself. I'm like 2 squares or more further along, getting towards these 336s. And I'm laying them, beating, and I got Orangre right there next to him, helping me out. Doesn't matter who makes the kill. If I kill him, Orangre kills him, it doesn't matter. We just got to kill him. Actually, at this point, we've got 13 kills. 5, 4, and 4. Yeah, it's 13. Spoiler alert, he doesn't make it. So that, kaboom, 14 kill crucial. There you go. And in the best possible way. He got his crucial contribution as MVP, and we couldn't be happier. He was our team's leading damage dealer. You know, I was second with 6 kills. I was the highest killer. Whatever. Wrong Way did a terrific job as a T2 light. He killed 4 guys. You know how hard it is to kill 4 guys in a T2 light? It doesn't have a really good gun. So you're having ace performances. All of us have ace badges in the tanks we're in. I have it for 38H. Tex has one for his 38H. Wrong Way has one for his T2 light. This is how it happens. We didn't just roll up on here with Mo, Larry, and Curly. We are here like a business. We're in the commander business. And business is good, as you can see. So, as you can see here by the end of game screen, by myself, your host, I'm going to share with you what I shared with Tex when he asked me the question about, you know, how I do in the money situation. I go, oh yeah, I lose 30 grand every game. So I answered so fast it wasn't even funny. Because I roll gold repair, gold rations to give me the 10% commander bonus, and I roll gold medical for unlimited first aid repairing of crew. Minus 30 grand every game, no problem. I play Cold War games with a 65% silver bonus tank to earn the silver back. Or I play some other ones that are 50% or whatever. I play things I'm going to make money in to get it all back. I'm not worried about it. I'm here to earn commander points, as you see. Now, I'm rolling a 4 times booster on my commander on this tank. So that means I get all the bonuses, which is 100% of a bonus for the commander tank combo with a times 4 booster on top of that, yields me on average close to 30 grand. It's really 20 and above, unless I have a really bad game, we lose or something like that. But if I have a good, solid game, I'm getting 20,000 plus, and if I do really well, 6 kills was quite well. 30 grand, you know, if I'm in that 1,000 damage range, I'm going to get around 30 grand, depending on the number of kills. So, you know, Tex had a little bit better number on damage, but less kills. He had another fantastic game, and you'll see that here momentarily. So that's how I roll. Now, let me show you. You already saw his medals. There's the crucial, which I got, and he got, and Wrong Way got. This is the main boy right here. Basically, cool-headed, survived 10 ricochets. We got the Brothers in Arms, shell-proof, total damage block exceed the number of hit points of your vehicle. Bruiser, knockout, cruise, or modules. Top gun is 6 kills or more. Fire for effect, do more damage than your hit points. No problem. And a third-class badge. Nothing spectacular. You know, my job wasn't to be spectacular. It was to ensure a crucial contribution, if at all possible, which I did. So that is an A+ performance by myself. This is Tex's end of game results. As you can see, 38H like mine. He's got the Ultimate Season Pass from this season, the Zhu Tenglong Commander 3D, building his skills, which is fantastic. With premium time, as you see, now he runs a combo of regular ammo plus premiums. He makes money, 26 grand. He also had the white repair and the white medicine, one use only. He found out later on that was a problem after one game, and so he's changed that. But that's why he's making money, which is fine. You know, he has one of the great silver earner bonus tanks in Cold War, which is the T95E3 medium tank. It has a 65% bonus, and he's building this commander to 7 skills to transfer it into the E3 as his moneymaker. While, you know, he's going to keep using the 3-star guy with the Panzer 38H as the commander experience and skill booster. So, tremendous game. He was running, I think he said he ran a 2 times booster. He had a fantastic game with 18,000 experience with it off of a 2 times or 2.5, whatever it was, because he had almost 1,300 damage plus 4 kills. So yes, his 1,300 damage and 4 kills is better than my 6 kills with 800 damage. And he had a great game building his commander in this match. But number one on the hot sheet is the crucial contribution. And to get, you know, killer commander points, just an absolute, it's just bonus upon bonus. It's just fantastic stuff. So this match for us turned out just as well as I could have imagined. You know, the only thing that was really short was that we missed that 15th kill. Hey, nobody's perfect, all right? There's no one who complains and says, "Oh, well, you only killed 14 in your crucial contribution. You stink." You know, that doesn't happen, obviously. So, and as you can see on the date, well, for him, we did this at midnight, which we played for about another hour after that. And he went to bed, or, you know, we got off the game. We quit basically at 1 o'clock, a little after 1 o'clock his time, 1 a.m. So, killer for him. Now I'm going to show you what I have for you from Wrong Way. Okay. Now, those of you who are paying attention are going to say, hey, that's not what the end of game screen looks like. That's a private war chest that this dude raked it in. And you would be correct. Wrong Way forgot to take a picture of that for us. It wasn't a big deal because it's just another game. And those were medals that he already had, all the medals that he got. There's nothing spectacular objectively about the T2 Lite. So, like, it's no big deal. After, you know, Tex and I quit and left, Wrong Way switched over to finish off his long haul. And for those of you who don't know what a long haul is, I'm going to describe it to you. So this is basically a secret, you know, hidden bonus Easter egg in this video that I had not anticipated. But the long haul is you have to score top 7 experience earners on your team, win or lose, 75 times. If you do that, you'll get a free chest. Private is mostly what you're going to get. Sometimes you get a sergeant if you're lucky. And if you're super lucky, sometimes you'll get a general. So with those war chests, every one of those has a 10% chance of being a tank. So I call them, a tank lottery ticket. You're going to get this lottery ticket and 10% chance that it has a tank in there. So as you can see, Wrong Way jackpotted. He got a tank. He jackpotted again, actually. Why is that? Well, because he already had this tank, as I do. And what happens is that if you get a war chest and the tank comes out of it and you already have that tank, well, they can't give you a second of those tanks because you can only have one, so you get the gold value for that tank. So the AMX Chaffee is a tier 7 autoloader, really good tank. Has a 20% commander bonus on there as well. And you can use that for French or American commanders. Just throwing that in there. That tank sells for 3,800 gold in the store. So, Wrong Way got a refund for 3,800 gold for that tank. Now, the garage slot, you can keep that because you can have extras. I got like 100 extras, okay? Not joking. Really, it's like 90. Last it was like 96, 97, 98, 100, whatever it is. I got around 100 of them. Wrong Way has probably the same ballpark, possibly more. I don't know. You get to keep the 100,000 silver, obviously, and you get to keep 150 gold. So you got 3,800 gold plus 150. That's 3,950. So he totally jackpotted off of his private war chest, as you can see. A tremendous reward, for finishing matches after we had closed up shop. So it was super awesome. We were all happy. I was happy I was able to help a subscriber and who, we played with. Tex, the subscriber, was happy to play with us because, man, he was, raking in commander points. He was very happy. We were winning a lot of games, playing great, having fun. It was just an awesome sequence for us. Topped off with a crucial contribution. And for those of you who don't have one, you understand somewhat the desire to get it. It's like an invisible sword of Damocles. If you don't have a crucial contribution, you're like, man, I'd like to get one of those. It was really funny because when I met up for the first time with Brownie, he was like, wow, Duke, I'm really looking forward to, getting after crucial contribution. I'm like, man, that's talking about pressure. He's like, he's putting pressure on himself. I didn't know how good he was, okay? So it's okay because he was super good, and it was, it took us, I don't know, didn't take us very long. First or second day we played together, we snagged a crucial. He was thrilled because that was one of his motivating factors. He had seen some of my other crucial contribution videos, and he was like, man, I don't have that, And, you want to have that because that's cool. That means that your team was awesome, which you saw that here. So that's the thing. So if you don't have a crucial contribution, the way to get it, now there's a lot of luck, okay? But there's certain things you need to do, and I'm going to tell you what those things are. I'm going to switch this back to a different background. All right, good enough. Now, some of the things you need to be playing a tank that you score well in. And when I mean well, I mean you need to be game-saving potential. I fit that bill in the 38H. I also fit that bill in artillery. There's others, but things where I don't fit that bill. For example, I really don't want to try. I mean, I do want to try, but I don't have much hope if I'm in a heavy tank to get a crucial contribution because that's not my area of expertise. So I want to play to my area of expertise. If it's a sniper, be a sniper. If it's a light tank, then play a light tank. That's wrong way, okay? If it's artillery, then play artillery like I do. Yes, I have crucial contributions from artillery because I have that ability. Not everybody has that ability. And there's nothing wrong with recognizing your limitations. Think of this as a team sport. We're playing a team sport. We're going to use an example of American football. Great example. You can help your team win from any position, but you need to play the right position for yourself. So you have skills, and those skills have to be applicable to whatever position you're playing. So find your position. Get your tank that gives you the best winning opportunity, which is the 38H is one of those for me. Now, the 38H is a light tank technically, but in the game in Tier 2, it's really like a medium tank hybrid sniper because you can do those jobs quite well in Tier 2 and in some cases Tier 3. But it's not fast, so if you don't want to rely on the Panzer 38H for speed. So I'm just giving you some ideas. Know what your tank is good at and do those things. And do them, and whenever you finish kill a guy, go look for another guy to kill. Or help your guys out, whatever. There's different things that are going to come up. There's not going to be a plan of attack that you follow to the letter, etc., etc. The one we did in Berlin was very good because we did a pretty standardish plan of attack, and it all worked out well because Tex was a killer. He was just crushing people. I was crushing people. Wrong Way was using his harassment skills to also crush people. So it was like, you do what Wrong Way said. He broke off from the group because of that map. He had an open spot where he could make use of his abilities. He knows that I know he's an ace light tank. I don't worry about him. Okay. We were just going, and Tex and myself were running the 38Hs, trying to bulldoze as many guys as we could because we had favorable matchups in that regard. So don't try to be a superstar. Don't try to do things you're not good at. Do what you can do and do well, and then help other people. Help other people in your platoon. Now, it is an us versus them mentality. Us being the platoon versus everyone who's not in the platoon. And when we're doing this in this situation, it was easier for us because there was no extra humans. But if there's extra humans, I'm going to be a jerk to them. I'm going to block their shot. I'm going to get in their way. So I don't normally do that. I'm playing team first. But in this one opportunity, fortunately, there was no other humans, so it didn't matter. But I'm playing, in this case, we were playing golden opportunity, crucial contribution, which we achieved because you have experience. Myself and Wrong Way have gotten tons of them, helping a guy who's good enough to get it. That's all it is. So, gotta do stuff you can do whatever tank you're using. Don't pull, I'm going to bring this brand new tank that I've never played before. It's not really my style, but I'm going to be awesome. It's not going to happen. It might happen if you're super lucky, but don't bank on it. Go with what you know. Get the best dudes that you know that you can play with. And the best dude may or may not be the best scoring guys. The guys that are the best team players may not be the best scorers, but team players are the guys who get the crucial. That's what you saw again here, is that each guy was doing something that he was really good at doing and did it very well. And you're going to need, hopefully, a contribution from each player doing what he's good at. That's why it's called crucial contribution. Now, sometimes you're going to have a crazy guy, a guy who goes berserk in a game. Played with Brownie like that one time, and it's really funny. One of my crucial contributions, and that video's on my channel here somewhere. I don't know the title of it off the top of my head, but I killed a guy. Brownie killed 11. in his Thresher. Threshers are just optimal vehicles to get crucial contributions, because if you went on a tier system, instead of saying the Thresher is a tier 3 vehicle, really it's about a tier 3.75. It's almost a tier 4 tank, and in certain matchups it behaves like a tier 4. Okay, I've killed Panzer 3Js head to head, full health, with my Thresher against a 3J guy. It is possible if you get the right engagement, because the Thresher, like the 38H, is a kind of a hybrid, a little bit of a sniper. It's a light tank, but it's a medium playing. It plays like a medium with some sniper, capabilities, maneuverability like a light tank. So, whatever. Go with what you know. So if you have a Thresher, that's a great one to use if you're good at it. Snipers can be super effective for someone who's great, in the sniper. For example, if you got a guy who's running a Thresher in your group, that's really good. You got a guy who can run a tier 3 killer sniper, like an American GMC, for example. Dude, you're in good shape. If you have a good, tier 3, whatever, fill in the blank, works for you. Could be a second sniper, could be artillery. I'm going to give you some ideas. Also, a little backstory. First crucial contribution. Me and my friend played just a goof-off match in 2 M2 mediums. We just shot everybody until they died as we drove by. It was all drive-by all the time. He killed 6. I killed 6. We ended up with 12 kills. We're like, got back and saw the medals. Like, well, that's a crucial contribution. I had never heard of it. And I was like, dude, did you see that? He goes, yeah. I go, that's awesome. And I'm like, man, I got to tell the dudes that he knows, that are my friends and his friends, about it. Okay, so we worked on that with my other 2 friends for a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. Couldn't catch a break. We didn't know the rules that I'm telling you. We finally figured out, we got, did some good stuff, whatever. It was like, okay, we figured out we need to play what we're good at. What were we good at? One of my friends and myself, we were, really good artillery. So we ran 2 artilleries back in the day when you could do this. You could no longer run 2 artilleries in the same platoon. We were playing tier 6. We ran 2 tier 6 American artilleries, M44, and our other friend was an ace freaking sniper. He had a tier 6 American Hellcat. We got a Prokhorovka map, and it's an awesome map for this job. He was out there, in front of us as our spotter, and our guys were getting killed, and basically the side in front of him sort of collapsed. There was no one there, and so he was the spotter. He would moved out, he would spot them, and then they got sniper shot, 2 artillery shots, and that threesome repeated itself until we eliminated those guys, and it was sick. It was boom, boom, boom. Some cases, boom, 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 and in a couple of cases, boom, 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 and that guy was dead. 3 spreads from each of us, and it was over. He was gone. And next, we just keep pounding. So we did it in tier 6. Not recommended by most people. Trust me, it's not easy. So, but the rule is we did what we were the best at. My friend, the best thing he played was artillery. The best thing I did was artillery, and I was even better than he was. Our other friend was an ace freaking sniper, one of the best we've ever seen. That's where the rule comes in. Do what you do well. Play what you can score in. Don't try to be a superstar in some of the tank that you don't know. Use a brand new tank you got. Get the moneymaker and pound it, if that's what you want to do. Now, there's no guarantee. Like I said, I played 23 matches. 5 of those were E6s, and we weren't close on that one. So I played 18 38H matches. For sure 17 with techs. We had one. Actually, we got close a couple of times. 10 kills. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm aware of this. I'm not gonna, go crazy about it. We're feeling out the process of playing with each other, and we didn't have any problems, but just learning the styles, getting familiar with the style of the players and what's happening. So we had a couple of 10s. We were close. And so we had one great opportunity and we cashed it, which was fantastic. So it's important to have great team chemistry, which we had because we were laughing in those matches. We kicked so much butt. It was really good. So, I can't emphasize the positivity factor. It makes a huge difference. You need to have dudes you can depend on, guys you like to hang out with, because it could take you an hour or two or whatever. So I'm not saying you should necessarily go after it specifically. Hey, there's no harm in giving it a shot. Again, I would not recommend this at the highest level because it's a little more difficult to kill 12 guys in a tier like 8 match. Objectively, we were morons doing it at tier 6, but we pulled it off. Sometimes, you're just, your expectations are just unnaturally high, not realizing the difficulty that you've shoved yourself into. We got close several times, actually. So it was really wild. I say try to stay clearly, tier 6 or below is your best opportunity. And, threes are primarily where you score this as a general rule. You get some 2s, like one of my friends, him and his buddy, they did a 2-man in 38Hs, which I have never seen before. That was fantastic. So that was Coasty. That dude and his buddy were just awesome in that game. There's anything is possible. So, be positive and, look forward. Don't say for sure, well, this is stupid. I mean, now, if you're going to play a couple of heavy tanks, you're not going to make a lot of business, okay? You don't really want to be slow. 38Hs are kind of the exception to the rule. They are slow, but they can pull this off. It's not a general rule that you want to be slow. You want to not be slow. That's why, a Panzer 3J is a good tank for a crucial. The Thresher is great. If you have an Ace Artillery in your group, that's the Sexton Artillery is great because of its relatively fast reload and it hits hard enough. You can go with harder hitters like a Priest or a German Vesp, or you could go for a lighter hitter, faster shooter like the Soviet Su-26. I recommend the Sexton myself, but that's just me. It doesn't matter. Again, if you're more comfortable use something else, use that. Snipers are great, but you need to have an ace sniper, not a guy who's a wannabe trying to be a hot shot. You don't want someone who's trying to be a hot shot, okay? You want to have guys who are going to roll with their best stuff, whatever that is. If it's sniper, medium, heavy tank, but you don't want some dude playing out of position. Oh, I've never played heavy tank before. Let me play that. You're not going to win. They're not going to make it as a general rule, okay? But again, your group is going to be different and unique. So you're going to have to figure out what it is for you. I'm just giving you some helpful guidelines that would give you a better chance to score. You could go and play 40 matches and not get one. Either, and let's just say we're not even saying you're not good enough. We're saying you're good enough to get it. But you could go 40, 50 matches and not get one because it's just not in the cards. I'm going to tell you an example of one of the greatest runs I had, and that was with myself and Fish and Bernie. And we were awesome in those matches. That was a 67 match run for me. I was in every game. Each one had missed some games here and there. But I ended up with 94% wins Bernie 95%, Fish 95.3% wins. We got, I think, one crucial contribution, and we were hammering it. And we were crushing tier 4 matches left and right. So you can be tremendous, great players, playing great, winning lots of games. I think we had one crucial contribution in that entire 67 game run. Just giving you a reality check. All that matters is you get one. If you get one, it doesn't, there's no rhyme or reason. Just giving you heads up information. But that's the whole scenario. This should help you, as well as showing you this terrific achievement by Tex. And Tex, I hope your brother's enjoying this, because I know that when you told him you got one, he's probably thinking, that's no way, man, that's bull. So he's looking forward to this video so he can show his brother, because he said his brother plays as well. So that's going to be fantastic, because when he tells his brother how our whole sequence ran with these matches, his brother's probably going to say, dude, you're lying. There's no way. Well, yes, way. Whatever he told you is basically true. We had 23 matches, lost 3, which was, real solid. Can't argue with that. And for guys that never played together. So we went 20 wins and 3 losses with guys. Well, Wrong Way and I played together, but Tex had not played with us. So it was, that qualifies as a new group. So as a new group, we went 20 wins out of 23 games. That's pretty darn good. Good luck beating it. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. It would be helpful if you could leave a like for it. That would help spread the word and let other people have a chance to realize potentially the dream of the Crucial. Tell your friends, if you would, like Tex's brother, so that way they can learn, like, and possibly subscribe. There's more fun where this came from. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. As always, it was great to have you here. I look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. Hopefully I'll have some other great stuff to share with you that will help you in your pursuits, like I helped Tex, which was just awesome. I was really happy to get his messages and have him tell me that. So, and I had the wild idea of saying, hey, why don't we just have this guy, I'll join, and play with him. And it just steamrolled into just awesomeness. So great playing with you, Tex. Look forward to playing with you again, of course, because, we were awesome. And you're just a great addition to our group. We're so happy to have you with us. So the rest of you guys, anything is possible. Hope to see you guys again soon. I'll see you later.